The STEP Center was started over 25 years ago by two women who needed an educational facility for their sons who were both differently able. At that time, there was very little inclusion in regular schools for kids who had disabilities or who had developmental challenges. And so STEP began with about 3 kids and gradually increased its size. I think our maximum has been at any one time close to 30. I am Andrea Cameron, and I've been a practicing therapist since 1985. My favorite population to work with are the children. Today we're at the STEP Center. It's a school for therapy, education and parenting of children with multiple disabilities. As part of our outreach to parents, and because of the need to keep producing material that parents can use while their kids are isolating at home, we've decided to create a series of educational videos.
Hi there, welcome again to another episode of this art activity here on STEP Center's channel. My name is Lesli-Ann Belnavis. I'm a registered art therapist and I've used art therapy with children and adolescents with various special needs. So today we're going to look at sensory handprints art activity today, which you might know what the handprints are, which is just painting, using paint on the hands or the fingers and making a print, or sometimes you might do it on person's feet. Today we're making it different. We're going to use different sensory items that maybe you can find around the house. So, and when I say sensory, I mean things that you can touch, smell, feel, hear. This is flour. We have rice or colored rice, and I'm sure it's colored using food coloring, cornstarch and sand. So we're gonna add these items. Oh, I also forgot we have glue. So we're gonna add these items to the paint and make handprints or fingerprints. Today my model is Hilary, and she is representing a child that has limitations in their fine motor skills. Okay, so I'm gonna ask her to choose which color she wants, color paint first, and then what item she would want to add to that paint. So she chose the yellow. Okay, and which one of the materials? There's rice. Oh, so we're gonna try to see if we can get Hilary to put the rice. Scoop it. I might have to help her here. So we're adding some rice to the paint, and we're gonna stir. If she's unable to stir, I might hold her hand, do hand over hand, and just stir it nice. And then I'm gonna put the brush on the paper and paint with it. Now I'm gonna add some water to this paint. It's a little thick. So we're mixing, and I'm gonna paint the paint on her hand with the rice. How does that feel? She likes it. Some children may open up their hands. You might see the tightness release. That means that the touch of the paint is having some kind of nice sensory reaction. Turn your hand over. Print. There we go. So that's one. So we've made a handprint here with the rice and the paint. Make another print somewhere else on the paper. Some more. Right. Then we can wipe off. The next step, I'm gonna actually cover her hand with the paint. add the sand for her in the paint. So this is really about texture, and sometimes with the children having limitations with their mobility, they don't always have access to things outside, so you bring the sensory items to them. I'm going to ask you to turn your hand over, so I'm going to turn her hand over. I'm going to actually paint the outside of the hand. We're going to do a different kind of handprint as I'm going to wrap. And you can see there's a change in the texture. She may feel the grains of the sand. And I'm gonna use the paper. I'm gonna do it this way and actually wrap the paper around her hand to get a hand print. Wow, we got a powerful print there. Okay, we can do that again somewhere else on the paper. Doesn't matter if the paper gets crushed, that becomes art as well. Wow, wow. See, we have two handprints and there's sand. We can even come back and have her either add some more sand on the outside or even on the handprint itself. Okay, that's a choice. So we'll do one more print with the sand. You wanted to introduce stickiness to the child, you can add glue to the paint, and when it's dry you can come back and add other textures to it. You could even use the glue and outline their hand and add the textures to it. So thank you again for joining me. Thank you for watching. Feel free to continue to follow us on our YouTube channel. Like, click subscribe, write a comment below, and share our videos. Thank you.